Yo, what's going on guys? It is JD here back with another 2K video, and today guys, of course we've got this new Chinese New Year content which is awesome. We've got the pink diamonds, the Yao Ming, the diamond T-Mac, and of course T-Mac, one of my favourite players, so awesome to see them adding in to the game. Of course they're a little bit pricey for me at the moment. As you can see, I've got 800 MT, so not really balling in it right now, but that is because we are just 4 cards away from Diamond AK-47, so I'm really looking forward to getting him. Of course, we're doing really well with all the collections and everything down here. I will have a video on that in the next day or so, but we've got so much going on. I do need to still get gameplay with the Galaxy Opal Isaiah Thomas and the pink diamond Dr. J. It's just so much happening, but of course that is absolutely fantastic, and we've actually used him quite a bit. 40 games of triple threat online, 60% from 3, 70% from the field, so not too bad at all. Do still need to badge him out and put a shoe on him, but for now, well, I don't really have the MT to afford that, so can't do that just yet. But when we do, he is going to be into the 70% for the shooting. I am pretty confident. But of course, we did manage to get him. Of course, we went 12-0 to pick him up and get the Galaxy Opal Isaiah. And today we're going to be looking at the team that I did manage to do it with. So this is a team that is my best one now. Of course, this is absolutely stacked. We've got 10, we've got 11 pink diamonds. I don't think there's any others in my club. No, just the 11. I said just the 11. That's still quite a lot. And of course, I know it's 10 pink diamonds and 1 Galaxy Opal. So this is my best team, but I wasn't using this in my team Unlimited. Of course, I have used it in Unlimited before. I have won with it in Unlimited before, but this is the team that I use and that got me the 12-0, the pink diamond Dr. J and the Galaxy Opal Zeke. So this team absolutely fantastic. A lot of these players have been with me since the start of the game, really. Mo Peterson and Jay Rich pretty much from the start of the game, along with this Minute Bowl and a couple of late additions into this as well. But yeah, a couple of people that have been around from the beginning. But we're going to start with this Sapphire Tracy McGrady card. So of course we do have his diamond now, but this Sapphire is incredible. I did use his emerald for quite a long time. Let's try and find his emerald. Here it is. So his emerald did play 42 games for me, averaging, how many was that? 10 points per game, which is pretty good for someone who was coming off the bench for the majority of the time. But this Sapphire T-Mac is just next level. So 15 games played, of course, as a starter, 18 points per game with 3 assists as well, and ridiculous shooting percentages. Like, that shooting percentage from the field is like 65, 70% from the field, and like 60% from 3 as well. That is unbelievable. We completely badged him out, so mid-range dead, I think he came with that anyway. Defensive stopper, tireless scorer, posterizer, dimer, relentless finisher, pick and roll maestro. Like, this T-Mac card is fantastic. 6 for 8 as well. Like, if you can't afford the diamond, this Sapphire can still do some really, really good things for you. So Steph Curry was my starting point guard for a while, but this T-Mac just did so many good things for me. I had to bump Steph down to the bench, which of course is a shame because this Steph Curry card, absolutely fantastic. Of course, he comes as standard with gold limitless range, which is an awesome badge to already have on a card. Saves you so much MT. Of course, I did badge him out as well. Difficult shots, tireless, and pick and roll maestro. And he's played over 100 games for us, averaging 20 points, and over 40 of them have been coming off the bench as well. In terms of percentages, well, pretty damn good. 60% from 3 and around 60% from the field as well. So this Steph Curry card, you don't really want to mess about and leave this guy open. So driving layoup's very nice. Open shot 3 of an 85, of course, with the boost becomes an 89, and T-Mac stats absolutely fantastic. 84 3 ball, 97 driving, 95 contact, 86 ball control, 81 block, 88 speed, and 88 acceleration. So these two guys at the point guard positions, absolutely fantastic. If someone's running like a Magic Johnson at point guard, I really do have to keep T-Mac in the game because I do not want to get abused with the Steph Curry on defense. So moving on, we will actually just quickly hop over and show my coach. So we've got Amethyst Mike D'Antoni, one of the best coaches for giving boosts to 3-pointers and speeds. So 7 seconds offense. So T-Mac gets open shot 3 boost, speed, ball control, pass IQ, and open shot mid-range, and that is the same for the point guard, small guard, oh my god, point guard, shooting guard, and small forward. And then power forward, we've got a few less boosts just because it's a good rating, not a great one. And then Manute Bol gets a poor, so he only gets the speed and driving dunk, but a little bit of speed is not a problem at all. Trevor Ariza gets some very nice boosts down there as well. So he gets hands instead of ball IQ for the power forward, but still very nice boosts indeed. So those two guys at the point guard positions, very nice. And then off the bench, not off the bench, at the shooting guard position, Isaiah Ryder, another one of my favourite cards. 47 games, all of them as a starter. 8 points per game, 50% from 3, not incredible, but 60% from the field. And he's got 4 badges on him as well. Pretty much all of my players are completely badged out as much as they can be anyway. As he's got 91 open 3, 96 driving dunk, 83 ball control with the boost. That does get booted up to 87, so he can speed boost, which is very nice indeed. And then this J Rich card, this is a card that I didn't actually have in the lineup. I did have someone else, I'm not entirely sure who it was. I had the gold Klay Thompson for a while just for the shooting. I didn't really like his stroke. But I went back to this Emerald J Rich and I am so glad I did. 92 games to this guy, so I used him a lot at the start of the game. So the percentages aren't great, but he is fantastic. I think he's one of the only players that aren't actually badged out in this team. So let's have a look at the badges. We've got 8 gold badges on T-Mac, 4 on Isaiah, 6 on Mo Peterson. Yee hasn't actually got any. Manute's got 8, Steph with 4, J Rich with 1, T-Ross with 2, Ariz with 1, and Brooke with 4. So badges, I definitely suggest doing them. Badges do make a massive difference to your players. And I have to say, yeah, this J Rich, absolutely fantastic. So clutch in a few of the games. Really coming through with some big 3-pointers. But his rating is only an 82, 86 after the boost. So not a crazy rating, but his stroke is so nice. Such an easy release to get down. So he is really fantastic. So I was happy to have him back in the squad. Speaking of someone who's been around for a while, 162 games with Emerald Mo Peterson. Absolutely incredible. Got some very nice badges on him. I might upgrade to the Ruby. It might be time to do that. But over 100 games, he's still shooting like 60% from 3. That is ridiculous. Like, he's so good. 6'9", 92 3 ball after the boost, 82 ball control, decent shot contest as well, and nice and quick. There's so much been said about this card that there's not really much more else to say. But this T-Ross card, not someone that people really run with. Of course, just the other day they did release a Sapphire Terrence Ross, so I'm really excited to get my hands on him. If he's anywhere as good as this card, I'm definitely going to enjoy using him. That 3-point percentage is crazy, so is the field goals made. In fact, it's only got an 84 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, 74 for the ball control, and 84 speed. For a gold card, he is easily one of the best in the game, so I will look to upgrade him. So we could have the Sapphire T-Ross and the Ruby Mo Peterson sitting there in the not too distant future, and maybe even the Amethyst Yee in there as well, because of course he's been released with these Chinese New Year packs, and he looks very nice indeed. An upgraded version of this guy has played 33 games for me. Doesn't really shoot much, doesn't really do much, but he is very nice and reliable if I need him to shoot. 85 for the 3 ball, decent ball control as well, and a very nice defensively. An 87 shot contest, 94 block, and decent speed as well. So of course the Amethyst just has souped up versions of all of those stats, which makes him a ridiculously good all-round player. Trevor Ariza off the bench, definitely a guy that has been kind of underrated for me. Haven't really used him too much, but whenever he comes into the game, he does work. Like, very quick, decent defense, decent ball control, nice driving dunk, good outside shooting, and he can take it inside. So 2 very good power forwards. The only problem with Trevor Ariza, 6'8", not great in terms of height. That's why I start with Yee at 7 foot. Very nice indeed. And of course, at the centre position, it's still Manute Bol, 7'7" of him, still standing tall, 131 games. So he's the second most capped player for me, obviously behind Mo Peterson. He does actually shoot 50% from 3 somehow. That is incredible for Manute, but of course he doesn't shoot hardly at all. Still averages 2 blocks per game. That is unbelievable. In terms of badges, got some very nice ones on him. We've got Diamond, Defensive Stopper, Rim Protector, Hustle Rebounder, and Break Starter. And then off the bench, Brook Lopez, the sniper. Limitless range, catch and shoot, hustle rebounder, 32 games, and ridiculous percentage from 3. That is like 75% from 3-point range, because of course he does get a maxed out 99 3-ball after the coaching boost. So he is incredible. However, saying that, they have just released these packs, like I said, and this Zuchi, or I think that's how you say it, probably not, but he looks like he is going to take this position for me, 7'1". Now, in terms of actual stats, of course, Brook has the 3-ball advantage, but mid-range goes to Zoo. What should we call him? Zoo or Key or G? I don't know what to say. He's got a much better driving dunk, much better standing dunk. He's got a much better block, good shot contest, much better steal, way better rebounding, and hell of a lot better speed, acceleration, and vertical. So, moving forward, I think we might have to put him in there. We might have to go and get this Ruby Mo Peterson, or wherever he is. I'm pretty sure I already have him. Do I really not have him? Or is he a shooting guard? He is a shooting guard, so let's just do that to get rid of the out-of-contract bit. And then we will, of course, pick up the Sapphire Terrence Ross when his price comes down a little bit. Because at the moment, he was like 5k yesterday, and I don't really want to pay that for a Sapphire card that I reckon will become quite a bit cheaper in the coming days. He should do anyway, but I think people have clocked on to just how good this card is. He's not even there for 5k still, not even there for 6k. Damn, how much is this card going for? Alright, so he's like 6.5k, 6k for this card, but he's definitely one I want to pick up because he does look incredible. So that is the team that got me 12-0 in my team unlimited. Nothing crazy, a team that pretty much everyone can put together. Something that, yeah, it's really fun to play with as well. Like, if you don't want to do it with the God Squad, you want to test yourself out, you want to try and get it with lower rated players, this is a team you want to go with. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.